Opponent has the Wasp Swarm, has the ranged AA Wasps at this point. Great. Buddy, just great. You're surprised my power hasn't gone out yet? Yeah, with the storm, I'm surprised as well. But we seem to be having a pretty good evening so far. Knock on wood. Yeah, we're probably going to buy into Tech a Wasp. True. But I think we're just going to win. I guess we don't get to. Congrats to those that backed Streamer. We get another dub. It is 4 in a row. DT Bazaar was at 1268 coming into this one. Surprised he went heavy into the Wasps when Improved Wasp was offered and he didn't take it. Very strange. I guess it makes sense. I don't know how that is going to end up. If we wind up in a Battle of Britain and he's got anti-missile Mustangs underneath the Battle of Britain, I actually don't know how that one ends. Plus 4 MMRs for us. Puts us at 1686. AM Stings really don't work very well against Overlords since the missile health buff. Right, Overlord's missiles were buffed, and we're running the chin gun, right, which they don't intercept. So plenty of trouble for them there. Since we've finished up our match, we'll find something to jump into. Probably, oof, that Red Scare and Shadoff are close. We're gonna run our ad as well. So the match is kind of for subscribers, I guess. Yeah, Overload really makes them not work. I had taken it off, right? Red Scare is nuking Shadoff. Shadoff in, again, the boats for Photon, as he had done earlier. We've got Worms, Mechdiv, and Replicate for Shadoff. Mechdiv for Red Scare, but it looks like the Shadoff's Worms have been winning the Worm off. Shadoff says the nuke won. Well, yeah, I mean, especially if you don't put a shield up and you are all air and you don't mobile beacon it. Yeah, this is... I just wrote a big long post about this on Reddit. Somebody was asking what the purpose of nuke was. And this is exactly it. It's so that if you are going to clump your formation like this, right? One of the things you're doing with Overlord is skipping jump drive. Like, he could have had jump drive on them to move them to the other side of the board and not get nuked, right? The Wraith doesn't really have an answer other than getting up and over 70,000 hit points. Um, but these, between mobile beacon, jump drive, etc., he has ways to play around it. He has forgone jump drive in order to have even stronger boats when a spell doesn't come up. And this is getting, this becomes it's one of the trade-offs that allows air units to be powerful if there are units, spells in the game that can counter them. And then the other thing is the obvious answer to this game is to have the stronger cluster of units, right? To have a tightly packed cluster of units and have strength in a narrow point so that you can win that fight from the point that you fought, have more of your army that's in that clump survive and last longer into the round, right? But if you're gonna Shadow staying alive, 4 hit points. 4 hit points in a dream. But if you're gonna run the tightly clustered, and you've foregone shields, you haven't taken bubbles on units that have them available. You haven't taken jump drive on units that haven't have them available. You may not have taken portable shield, or you haven't teched it yet. Right, it's the reason to have portable shield on the Phantom Ray if you need them to survive. We do know someone that won a game with 4 hit points left, don't we, Hack? Red Scarab 94 is your number 1 seed. Shadoff was the number 8 seed. So we're definitely at the sharp end of the stick in this tournament, with these two facing each other. The scar is deep, Hack Panic says. So, again, it goes back to the purpose of the spells, and the spells being so strong is to punish this kind of formation where you're just going to abandon half your board and concentrate all your forces together, right? This is the exact thing that it's supposed to punish, and there's a reason. Modern military doctrine, especially in the 60s or so, advocated, previously, right? You think about military doctrine was like strength in narrow areas, defeat, and force the enemy to be defeated in detail, right? We're gonna win the main points of the thrust of whatever the fight are, and go from there. Without the nuke, though, Shadoff doing pretty well right up until that tower take. That's gonna let these Farseers. That's a level 5 anti-air Farseer out there with a amplifying core. It's actually going to take down a worm below. You're supposed to be anti-air, buddy. No, I'm anti-worm as well. And so the tower takes, get that job done for Red Scare. He is the number 1 seed. He's through to the next round. It'll be round 6 of this tournament. We are 2, along with Dionys, Chemtrails, and Red Scare. Dionys upsets Apucci. Let's go, Dionys. So, Apucci down to the 1-loss group with the rest of us. Chemtrails beat the Magician, who comes down to the 1-loss group with us. What else is going on? Meow beats the 17 seed, I believe, who drops down into the 2-loss group. Meow was a 2-loss player at that point. Dachshund beats one bad caddy. I was sorry over Jay Schultz, the 41 seed going down. Jinku Tayu over Barbie 2. Zadri's opponent, Tarkus. I said Tarkus was going to abandon. He did. Unsurprising there. We kind of know he does. Insect drops down a group. So does DT Bizarro. Bailey. Oh, goodness. We get an Apucci, huh? All right. Amarok V, the number 2 seed. We have beaten Apucci on the test server before. Never beaten him on the main board here. Never beaten him on the main game. Love it. Pretty sure we have that emoticon somewhere. Chin dead right back at him. All right. What's the plan here? Hello. Don't think Capucci was expecting the round 1 saber. Give him something unexpected, right, chat? This guy's been useless. We'll probably be selling that. It is round 1 for Apucci anyways. We should ask if he wants fun rules. Love it. Love it. Rhino Assault, probably the play. Assume he's going to play around it. I'm not sure I was expecting this. But hey, we've won a round off of Apucci. Let's go. I'm ready to surrender now. Went as best as it go. Right? Fuji now selling out of that, goes to the level 3 Mustang. Took double level 3, so you took Elite Stang, huh? Alright, I see it. Well, the Wasp drop absolutely sucks for us, right? What am I supposed to do against a Wasp drop? Chat. Right, we've won 2 in a row off of a Fuji. Well, 2 rounds, I guess? I don't know. Not sure how to describe that. I liked that play with the haste module Scorp. I'm proud of that one. I was terrified of him taking the Wasps there. I don't know what I would have done against it. You actually survive this thing now? Cray cray. Those Mustangs are absolutely popping off. We are off our game at the moment. Hey, we're trading relatively even so far. Photon? Okay. We're gonna lose the boat V-vote. We lose the boat mirror. Oh, this boat mirror from here, I think. Well, we gave him the game at least, guys. I think maybe I should have gone into heals on the Fire Badger earlier to kind of mitigate the stangs a little bit. Not sure. Like not this round, but like 3 rounds earlier. And then of course windmilling the boats and getting into the boat mirror that he's just going to win is yeah, still nicely played. I'll go back and listen to his commentary on it because that is one of the values of playing against Apucci is you get to go listen to what was opponent thinking. Shadoff has upset Dionys, so this tournament is ending with Red Scares or Chemtrails as your champion. I don't know why. Okay, Homer's got a bet, but why was Apucci a 23-1 underdog in my channel there? Well, we know this one must be ending. They've said they're GG's. One of these two will be the champion. CFT says I burned all my rocks. Fair. Fair enough. Donated them to somebody who supported Apucci. Stealth Toucan and Hackmanic, the big winners there. He voted Team Dog. True. True. Chemtrails is in Launcher Overload Boats. Red Scare is in Armor Sledges. Hackers. What? Hackers? Hackers under boats. A marksman. Now, I mean, the hacker actually does. We've seen this in some of the Fun Friday stuff, right? Hacker actually does a halfway decent counter to boat because boat's turn radius is too short. So if you hack the things underneath it, you can get it to waste a lot of time turning and shooting the wrong targets, but maybe not with launcher overload and with good shaft clear on the ground. And it's gonna be rough. It's a very old school woot with the Typhoon Shields Typhoons for chemtrails. Woot Vintage 2024 from Chemtrails. Boats win both EU and Americas today. So boats are the champions of this weekend's tournaments. Chemtrails getting it done. I mean, it's tough to fight into an enhancement module on a boat, assuming that was being used well by Chemtrails. And there we go. Chin Gun is so good it executes the traitors with pet prejudice. Fair enough. Well, Chemtrails with the dub, he will be the champion. The Magician and Meow are the last two standing, it looks like. I mean, DT Bizarro is still fighting down there. Let's see where we're going to come in. We took a second loss. Looks like we'll be about 12th. We could conceivably get a minor point from DT Bizarro to jump us above Magician in the case that Magician loses. But if Magician wins, then we are guaranteed 12th. Think. It's not like you're going to pick up a minor point, right? I think we're guaranteed 12th here. Battle actually started with Arclight Steel Ball, and I clicked Mechdiv the turn he went to Hacker. But the sell button was strong, and Bearlike gave me all the units I needed. Very nice, Chemtrails. And important thing to know there is being willing to sell out of a text unit, right? So, I think I've made the mistake many a time, and I think it's pretty common under 2000 MMR to be like, the sunk cost fallacy is real. I've invested in this unit twice, but I've invested money into this unit. I can't just sell out of it. But enhanced module plus boats is a hack. Yes, I'm pretty sure Chemtrails knows that. The module just came in on the last round. Rendesh says Stoney had a good video on that this week. He sold 3 tech rhinos and swapped. That's great. That's baller. But my sunk cost. I have to keep using the units I teched. Hey, Lady Naween, sell all the things except the eyes because the eyes are cute. Fair enough. It was the tournament of boat today. Chemtrails winning with boats in the Americas, and AWM winning with boats in Europe. Boat strong on this patch. CFT says, today I learned cost control plus mass prod rhino makes for a paper thin rhino. Yeah, both of those undo some of the tankiness that rhino gets, right? So if you do both of them, you no longer have a tank. Is it season 1 again? All things that are old become new again, hack. Just waiting for our tourney complete screen here. As you guys know, it has been a long stream. We've been on since 10:15 this morning. It's 7:45. Trends are cyclical. They always come back. Rendesh says, I lost my last match because I forgot to borrow and range on the final turn when he had 600 hit points left. Rendash, oh no, that hurts. That really hurts. I presume that I'm gonna go check just real quick to see if you're not. We will also probably be get a bunch more people in tournaments this week. The last few weeks. Okay, so UCAT Cafe is actually the other way around, I think, where the if you have 130 participants, you get 2 groups of 65, right? So it feels small. But if you have I think last week we had about 108 in the Americas, so I think we're actually dropping tournament participants right now. But last week I got 12th. This week you got 11th. Rendash, you're not 11th, sir. You're 10th at the moment. but it looks probable you get 11th if Magician wins this match. Magician's got 24 hit points in a dream, trying to beat the 3-2 Meow there. Either player's still playing beats you, is what Rendash says. I see. Meow is from 3-2 with 19. I see. Jumps up to beat you. Got it. And yeah, okay, fair enough. And me, so drops me back down to 12th. Fair enough. So you got 12th last week. This week I got to 12th, and Pointy complete. Let's see. Of the folk on, people you may know. How are minor points tiebreakers decided for placement? So, points, you guys know, right? Points is straight equal to the wins. Minor points is the sum total of the points of your opponents. So, Ash Bash abandons, leaving me with 0 from that. I don't get many, but Falak, Hightower, Chow Wing all gave me a bunch of minor points. And then the tiebreak within them is by MMR. It's MMR at the end of the tournament, not at the start of it. So you could conceivably leapfrog somebody that you were originally seated below, but effectively it becomes original seating. All right, there we go. We are 12th, Rendash 11th, Insect, very nice from, where was Insect? Insect started out at like 57th or something, no, 37th, comes out 10th, Zadri Brojon from 23rd to 8th, Doxin, Apucci, the Magician, all getting their Magician top 5 finish. Red Scare 4th, Shadoff 3rd, Dionis runner-up. Congratulations, Chemtrails. You are the champ. I know you're off in Vibes chat already via Apucci's raid there. So, Rendesh says, I lost MMR on the tourney. Fair enough, you were 15th. If you lost twice, you might lose a couple. Minus 24, minus 10. Oh, plus 4, plus 4, plus 1, plus 1, minus 24, minus 10. I'm one of those trap players for you you veterans, right? It's like the because I've got enough experience to pull off a win against almost anybody. Just not Poochie, apparently. All right, guys. If you want to support some of our Mechabellum folk, it's Dillo is off playing something else at the moment. Playing Victoria 3, which I don't know. Cobalt White, Vibe LOL is the place that all the cool kids are at the moment, since Apucci's, is that, it's supposed to be that one. There we go. Nope. Goodness, it is just one. Oh, I atted instead of, there we go. That's the one. Unfaithful is playing, doing some just chatting. That's probably where I'm likely to go personally at the moment. I generally relax after a long day of Mechabellum with anything but Mechabellum. But we are going to raid over to Cobalt White on the grounds of let us support smaller Mechabellum streamers. And Cobalt White has 9 viewers at the moment. Let's get him up there. He's a better player than I am. He deserves to have an audience. Give him some love and support. We will, of course, say our thank yous to everybody who has supported us today. Huge thanks to the mods. We had Zalex most of the day. We've had Whoops GG. We've had Lady Naween. Appreciate you guys being here. Toast94, Blue Feral, Just Nash XYZ, Ocelotus Gaming, Fab4200, Xfire X, and Anabolica, the VIP sponsors. Thank you guys so much. Hardware support from Blue, Ocelotus, Mr. John Thursday, and Salt Monkey Zach. You guys really make everything happen. I was thinking I would stream tomorrow because I don't have kiddo, but I've actually decided to take the day off and work on videos and stuff for the YouTube side of things. So that is no stream tomorrow. We will have a stream on Monday, probably no stream on Tuesday. So next stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday of the upcoming week. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all being here. Cheers for Kiddo, the real star of stream, indeed. And cheers for Cobalt White.